Welcome back to our special edition of Great Day Louisiana. Look, we have talked so much about JenCare this morning. You know what? I think it's time for us to take a tour. Joining me now to give us a beautiful tour is Dr. Latoya Fulton. She's a primary care physician at JenCare West Bank. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. We are here in the waiting room. So excited to see what it looks like at this Mid-City location. But first, I know you all are doing tours, right? Virtual and in person. Tell me about those different types of tours.
So with the virtual tour, we're able to contact the patient via computer or phone, and we'll walk through the center with them on the computer and then just discuss the different levels and what they would do when they come to the center. And then as far as the in-person tours, we bring them in to the center. We bring them in, we check their temperatures, we make sure everything is good, they're safe. We bring them in. If they need a mask, we can provide that for them. And then at that point, they come through the center and we tell them the things that they would do once they're a patient here. They would check in, sit out here, and usually a medical assistant or a nurse would come, pick them up here, check their weight, and then take them to a room where their vitals are checked, and then they wait for the physician to arrive. Once they have taken that time with the physician, then at that point, they're escorted back out here to either wait for the JenCare transportation, or if they drove themselves, they can at that point go home from there.
And what I love so much about it is that when you come and take a tour here, you're getting that simulation of what a real visit is going to look like. And here's the good news. If you come in person, you get a little special package, a COVID care package.
So we have our COVID care packet, and in here we have our disposable masks, gloves. We also have a reusable mask, and we have the sanitizer that you can use at your convenience as well. So
and you get a few tips as well, right?
Yes. And so you get this whenever you come in to do your tour. And so there's a card here that gives you tips of things to do to prevent from getting the COVID virus.
I love that. You know what I also love? When you come and take a tour here, you actually get to meet a doctor. Why is it so important that you all introduce yourselves to the patients, even if you're just coming on a tour?
So when you come here, it's all about relationships. So it's very important to get that first introduction to the physician you'll be seeing, so you kind of have a general idea of their personality as well as yours. And then once you come back for your actual first visit, you're already kind of familiar with the physician, and that makes the transition a lot easier for the patient and for the providers.
I think that is so important. Now, we just got a beautiful tour of the Mid-City location. Do not forget they have 4 locations, and they're working on a 5th location. Are they all pretty much the same?
So for the most part, they do look about the same, but each center has its own special touch. So patients love the West Bank. We have the patients that go here, they love their center as well. So we have also a Kenner location, and we have a Metairie location. And soon we will be having a location in Gentilly as well.
You heard it here, 5th location in Gentilly coming sometime soon. Now what's cool about the Metairie location, which I've been to before, you all have the pharmacy there. Tell us about you all's pharmacy.
So the pharmacy, which we incorporated a couple years ago into our center in Metairie, it makes it a little bit easier for patients to get their medications. We actually deliver those medicines to patients for some. And then there are some that do come into the center where they can pick up those medications. And so that just makes things a lot easier for our patients to get their medications.
You all are giving so many great resources this morning. Thank you so much. Again, you're doing the tours, you have all different types of specialties, but you also have the telephone town hall, which I know you've done a couple of them before. Some are coming up this month in December. Tell us about those telephone town halls.
So with the telephone town halls, we talk a lot about the COVID virus because patients have a lot of questions, and you know, they're very concerned, as we all are. And so what we do, we take the time to just give them a few tips on how they can prevent getting the virus and also keep their family and friends safe. So we talk about that, and then we open it up for patients to actually ask us questions. And it may be about COVID, or it may just be about their general health and wellness. And so there's usually a lead physician that's on that call, as well as another physician. Sometimes we also have our nurse practitioners involved. And so that allows them to be able to ask questions. And they love the idea that sometimes their physician is actually on the call. And whenever I'm on the call, my patients are very excited about it. And they're happy to tell me about it when they come back to their next visit, that they were able to sit there and listen. So I think it's a great opportunity. Not only are JenCare patients on this call, there are other patients in the community that may be seeking a primary care provider. So we provide them with that information, so if they are looking for a doctor, they know how they can join JenCare.
I think that is so important. And again, you heard a little bit earlier about the different specialists that they have here at JenCare. I want to talk about your specialty a little bit. You are a primary care physician, a family doctor, but you have a DO. What makes that different from an MD?
So doctors of osteopathic medicine, we get all the training that allopathic physicians, which are MDs, get, as well as we also get osteopathic manipulative training, where we do hands-on training. And so that's the difference between the two groups, but we're all trained very similar. We have the same background. With that addition, for the osteopathic physicians, we actually do hands-on treatments as well. Similar to what you would see chiropractors or massage therapists use. We combine that and you get the osteopathic touch to it as well.
A great team here at JenCare. Dr. Fulton, thank you so much for doing what you do for all of the senior citizens in our area here. And do not forget, friends, there's a special offer. If you call and schedule a tour at JenCare Senior Medical Center, you will receive a free COVID care package consisting of a mask, some tips, hand sanitizer, and a pair of vinyl gloves. And do not forget, operators are standing by right now to answer all your questions about senior health care here at JenCare. Call 504-684-7572 for more information.